Welcome to Toronto Blue Jays baseball here on Sinbin Stream on YouTube and on Twitch. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. We're here for game 3 of a 4-game set, and the Jays have taken it on the chin in the first two. Rays lead the series 2-0. Jays in the middle of a 3-game skid, and they only won 1-0 on Saturday. Their only win since the All-Star break. And let's get the audio check real quick. Are good on YouTube. Let's fix the chat. All right, that is better. And let's check on Twitch real quick. Check on the audio there as well. All right, we are good. Silver Dominator, welcome. I hope the Jays are going to win. I don't have a lot of confidence in it. They have a hittable hitter there. A hittable pitcher they're going against, I'd say, for the first time in a while, but we shall see. All right, I don't know what I did to my camera on that. I think that's better. I don't know. I can't figure out. What did I do wrong? I can't tilt down too much, otherwise it blocks me. I like to line it up there. All right, good enough. We got the Chevron sign in. All right, let's say hello to the chat. Hello, Jesse in here early. Hello. Thank you. Kieran, thanks for liking the video. Hope you're doing well. A new manager. Yeah. I guess it's only a matter of time, but I still don't see it happening before the end of the season, but I have no idea. Yeah. Hello, Dave and Tammy Olson. Welcome. Yeah, glad you got outside. It actually was not bad here. I thought I turned the air conditioning up. It's only 73 here now. I think that was the high. I got the fan on because it gets a little warm in here, I guess, with the lights. Terry, what is up? How are you? Yes. Keys and Pinyango are in the lineup because they put Clase on the injured list. Didn't I? Oh, I forgot to say I hope so. I didn't hit the send. All right, let's go over those lineups. Yeah, again, they made some roster moves. For the Rays, Diaz, the DH. Aranda first. Caminero, the third baseman. Mullins, center field, cleanup hitter. Simpson left. Mesa Jr. right. Walls short. Palacios second. Fiducia at catcher. Jax the pitcher. Clement second base. Lucas right field. Guerrero Jr. first. Springer DH and cleanup. Pinyango called up left fielder. Kurt catcher. Varsho center. Keys third. And Jimenez short. And if they're going to trade somebody, I would say it's going to be Varsho. Fisher on the mound, but they said Miles would get a bulk of the innings, but Miles got roughed up on Friday. So Fisher starting 3-3 record, 3.65 ERA, 47 games, 6 starts, 1 save, 49 and a third innings pitched, 50 strikeouts, 1.18 whip, and again expect Spencer Miles to do a bunch of innings as well. 208 opponent batting average. 8 holds, 1 save, and 1 save opportunity for Fisher. Right-hander, 6'4", 180, 25 years of age. Griffin Jack, 6'2", 195, righty, 31 years of age. 5-7, 4.08 ERA, 26 games, 15 starts, 75 innings pitched, 77 strikeouts, 1.27 WHIP. Yeah, his last appearance at Boston didn't go well. He got the loss. 5 innings, 7 earned runs given up. And opponent batting average 250, 2 holds, and 0 for 2 on save opportunities. All right, we should be just about set. We can go through the finals when we get a break. About another minute. Oh, that's right. Okamoto's got the day off, so they've taped him to the bench. Oh, great. It looks like, is that Max shirt? No, it's Straw. Well, I guess Straw's doing something productive. I have no idea. Sure didn't do anything yesterday. Not too hot in Toronto. That's good. Yeah, what do we got? Well, actually, the roof is open, too. They don't have it, though. Class A injured, yeah. Dave and Tammy Olson again pulling for the Blue Jays. Yeah, Keys has sat too long. I know Keys' average dropped, but what are you supposed to do when you sit all the time? What's up, casual gamer? Yep, Yankees lost in extra innings to the Pirates. Yeah. Yep. 15 in a row. Yep. Big Oak off. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Keys is at third. I kind of buried the lead there with Okamoto being off. They're trying Keys at third. We'll see how that goes. All right, I think it's first pitch time. Finally. Yep, Jays in these uniforms. Rays with their dark tops and dark blue tops and gray pants. Outside 1-0, ball 1. We're on the Jays feed on Sportsnet because I got in there right down the middle of strike. I got annoyed by the Rays last night. Slider 86. They kept showing the food they were eating. It was getting annoying. It's fouled off. 82, 1-2. Fisher ahead in the count. I don't know how he got to that curveball. It was in the dirt. Yep. Hello, Prince. John, hello. Okay. Yeah, he has not played third for the Toronto Blue Jays yet that I know of. Slider 86. They've had him at DH or first. Fisher delivers the 5th pitch. It's fouled off. 2-2. And I forgot to unmute the crowd noise. My bad. Let me make sure this is muted. It's not. Now we get the crowd noise. All right. My bad. Pitch 6 fouled off. Out of play. 86. Slider fouled off. Yep. No worries. I didn't read it the wrong way. Yep, a long at bat just right off the top. Swung on and missed. Chased a slider. First strikeout. That's the way to start it. Fisher. Yeah, this was Diaz chasing junk. Blocked by Kirk, it says. No throw to first as he gave himself up. First pitch, where was it? 81, a ball. Aranda, the hitter. Upstairs, 86, ball 2. All right, the first pitch was low. I guess I didn't realize it was that low. Aranda, 289 hitter. Grounded. Guerrero gets it. Underhand toss to Fisher for out number 2. 3-1 ground out. Quickly 2 down in the top of the first. All right, how many times are we going to see this replay? Righty versus righty. Caminero, the hitter. Upstairs, 94. They called it a strike. He should have appealed. This missed. Four seam, 94. Yep. Dr. K in the house. Fisher, yeah. Low, 87. Guessing a slider, 1-1. Slider, yep. Hey, Ronald Duffney. Hello. How's it going? Yeah, exactly. It just sometimes gets behind, too. That should have been outside for a ball. Another strike benefited slider, 86. For the Jays, this could easily be a 3-0 count. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's been brutal to start here. I'll get you the umps in a minute. Low, I'm guessing slider, 87. Yeah, let's do that right now. 70 degrees, partly cloudy. Fouled off, out of play. Hang on, let me, come on. How come I can't back over that? Bounced one in the dirt. So the count is 3-2. There we go. Got you the umps and the weather. Roof is open at Skydome, a.k.a. Rogers Center. Righty. Fisher delivers. Grounded to short. Jimenez up with it. Over to first. One hopper to Vlad. Almost handcuffed him, but he held on. Bottom of the 1, 2, 3 go the Rays. Bottom of the first coming up. Clement, righty. Lucas, lefty. Guerrero Jr., righty. Due up for the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, let's go through the scoreboard. Plenty of early games on the schedule and also reschedules of doubleheaders that were rained out, excuse me, last night. And we had WNBA today as well. All right, so Mercury beat the Sparks 86-82 in Los Angeles. Lynx by 10 over the Storm in Seattle, 86-76. Nafisa Collier made her return and had a double-double, like 24 points, 10 rebounds, something. And the Sky have an early 23-18 lead over the Liberty in Brooklyn. 3:36 to go. 2 more games on tap. Actually, 3 more games on tap tonight. 6:37 and 9 before the All-Star break. All right, we'll get the baseball scores later. All right, they got Valenzuela, a switch hitter on bench, and then 3 right-handers: Straw, Okamoto, Urias on the bench or able to substitute. All right. Griffin Jacks, 26 games, 5-7, 4.08 ERA. Righty. Clement fouls it straight back, 0-1. Sinker, 95. Yeah, that almost handcuffed him. They actually made a good, work with the glove. Good work with the glove. Check swing swing fouled it off. Clement 0-2 in the count. 98 games for Ernie, 300 average, 8 homer, 32 RBI, I think. Yes, exactly. I would hope, but I'm not holding my breath. Outside, 87. Nothing we've seen from this team in about a month and a half has indicated they're on capable of that type of run. 1-2 pitch, fouled off. It was at least armpit high. It was very high. Four seam, 95. Ernie, you could take that pitch. Douglas, yeah. Yeah, I'll be here. As of now, I'm putting the Nats series on the schedule. I don't know if I'm going to adhere to that. Outside, 88, 2-2. Missed on a sweeper. Yep. Fouled it off his own leg, I think. 95. Yep. Hello, John. Hopefully. I don't know, Bucks. We'll see. I'm sure the Rays will win. I'd like to think the Jays could be capable of taking one of these 4, but nothing has indicated that. Clement fouls it off, 86, way out in front. 7 pitch at bat for the Earn Dog to start. I'm going to knock that down. I was trying to straighten it. Ernie swings and misses. Got him. Low pitch. Bottom dropped out of a changeup, 90 for out number 1. Simpson, Mullins, Mesa Jr. in the Tampa outfield. Infield, Caminero, Walls, Palacios, Aranda at first. Hunter Fiducia behind the plate. Strike 1 taken by Lucas, a 290 hitter. 5 homers, 18 RBI in 66 games. At the knees, curveball, 84. Way upstairs, 4-seam, 95, miss, 1-1. Inside, 95, guessing a 4-seam, 2-1. Nope, it was a sinker, my bad. Yeah, true. Yeah. Swung on and missed. 90. Strike 2 by Lucas. That would have been a strike. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Vlad's got to stop chasing the low junk. Everybody. Upstairs. And Ernie chased one high, too. So that was not... Despite having a lot of pitches, Ernie swung at 2 balls in that You know, as a leadoff hitter, Ernie, you got to be looking to take a walk, you know? Lucas just got one. Hustle to first. The ball got away on ball 4. Make them make a throw. No, he's got to take off the padding. Maybe it hit him. No, it was a walk. That's a pass ball. I mean, it won't count as one. The catcher had to go off his leg or off his mitt barely, and then hit him in the leg. They said that was a chain. What was the velocity? All right, Jays have a runner at first with 1 out. Right down the middle, Vlad takes strike 1, 95. Sinker. Yeah, but trends and momentum are a thing in sports. Low and outside, nearly threw it away in the left-handed batter's box. Look where this one hit. Sweeper, 87. Jacks? Griffin Jacks? I just hope they don't bring Max Scherzer back, though. Outside again, 1 and 2. Whoop. No, 2 and 1. My bad. Used to Vlad chasing that. Righty. Oh, Vlad turned on one, but way early. It's way foul. Off the facade and back downstairs. 2-2. Yeah. That's your 2026 Toronto Blue Jays offense in a nutshell. Swing at junk, take pitches right down the middle. All right, Vlad down to 256, by the way. Hits one to right center and off the wall. Right fielder bobbles it a little bit. Let's see where the runners end up. And it's second and third. Vlad with a 1 out double. And that puts Lucas at third with 1 out. Vlad finally contributes. Although, I guess he's the reason they sort of won on Saturday. Double and Springer knocked him in. Just the highest part of the wall. I mean, it wouldn't have been out, but it was like halfway up the highest part in right. Opposite field hit. Springer, 228. The cleanup. Oh, man, already a mound visit. Let's get this broken up. Yeah, finally. No, that was a good relay play. Lucas would have been out by a mile. I thought with the right fielder bobbling it, they might, but Jerry Garcia in a bottle. Nice handle. Finally. In the dirt. Ball 1 to Springer, 84, low. That was a curveball. Come on, Springer. 228 average. Second on the team with 10 home runs and 25 RBI. Little tapper to first. That'll score a run, and Vlad will head to third. So 2 outs, but Springer grounded out to the right side and knocked in the first run. 1-0. So that was just to Aranda. He took it to the bag himself. So the Jays have a run. They had a walk, a double, and then a ground out. And they take a 1-0 lead. Pinango looks at one low. Man, is Pinango? I think he's a lefty hitter. Yeah. I wanted him back for so long. Watching them try to play like straw and everything and not hit. Outside 91, 2-0 to Pinango. Pinango with the kiss tattoo. That's a pair of lips, lipstick like somebody kissed him and he didn't wipe it off. Swung on and missed. Chased one low. 2-1. 91. Changeup. Yeah, it would be nice to get two. What's up, Eric? Yeah, well, he got a double. Pinango fouls it straight back. Yeah, got enough of it to the right side. It knocked in the run. 2-2 the count. Finally. They actually have a lead. Finally. Finally, they came to, yeah, exactly. First lead probably since Saturday. Since they won 1-0. Upstairs, full count to Pinango. 95. I don't know. A four-seam high riser. Yep. Ronnie. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Pinango chased outside. Pinango just got called up today because Clase went on the injured list, 10-day injured list. They dated it back to, I think, just to yesterday, but it's not. He got scratched, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. At any rate, 1 run on 1 hit. They leave one in scoring position at third, unfortunately. We head to the top of the second. The Rays will send up Mullins, lefty, Simpson, lefty, and Mesa Jr., lefty. We'll see if it's Fisher or if it's going to be Spencer Miles already coming in. Yep, a rare Toronto lead. Live, muted. Okay, we're good. All right. 3-0 Baltimore. Yay, wahoo. Yep. Yeah. Agreed.
Halfway down the left field line where they sat on the turf, backs against the wall, looking out at an empty stadium, chatting late into the night. Gosman told me this afternoon that was the first time he and Taylor had a conversation about what life would be like somewhere other.
I don't know. Yeah, they're talking about the speculation that Gosman will get traded. All right. I think we're finally ready to get underway. I don't know. Think so? Or back underway? All right. It is Fisher. He has 17 pitches. That probably factors into him being out there some more. Strike one called. I thought that was low. It was low. Curveball 81. Jay's getting the better of the calls here pitching. Outside 93, 1-1. The hitter is Mullins, 202. 12 homers, 31 RBI. He's done some damage this series because he was at 199. Low 85, 2-1. Now 20 pitches. Slider missed. 20 pitches for Fisher. Kirk behind the plate. Take outside 86, 3-1. Come on, Fisher. Don't walk him. All right. Here's the pitch. Up. Ooh, just upstairs. Oh, Kirk challenged that. And they're gonna lose. Kirk, that was upstairs. It was close, but it was a ball. And the Jays are down in ABS challenge already in the top of the second with nobody out. And only 0.8 off, but it was definitely high. I don't know why Kirk bothered. Oh man, the Jays just got to be better on challenges. I don't understand these challenges. It's crazy. All right, Simpson, a 289 hitter. Throw to second. Got him. They don't like the call, but Kirk came up with a nice throw. I don't know if the Rays will challenge it. Kirk to Jimenez, so 2-6 on the putout. Let's listen.
Kevin Cash is out of the dugout, and he is speaking with the second base umpire, John Tompane. Is he saying maybe that Jimenez blocked the bag and did not give a lane for the runner?
Oh.
Challenging. And Cash is walking off the field, and Mullins is walking off the field. But let's see.
Jimenez didn't block the bag. He's got plenty of room. What is that beef? He had his knee on the ground and half the bag or more was open. What are you talking about? Sit down. All right, one away thanks to Kirk on the assist. Threw the runner out. Finally, he's good for about one of those a month. I think he's had more than one here in July, so I guess I got to stop saying that. 2-0. Low. They were showing the replays so much. I think they may have missed a pitch. Ball 1 was high. Ball 2 was outside. Ball 3 was low. Chandler Simpson. 289 average. Fifth hitter. Righty versus lefty. And another one. Not even close. Ball 4. He walked him. All right. Well, it might be time to get the hook for Fisher. And I think Schneider is coming out. Yep, I think they're going lefty, though, so it's not going to be Miles. It's got to be either... yeah. No, it is a righty. I thought Schneider motioned with the left, but I guess it's... Is it Spencer Miles? It is Spencer Miles. All right. Fish? Wait. Talking about the Marlins? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. 4-0 Baltimore. I don't know. That was terrible. Yeah, I know. I agree. Yeah, that was a good throw. I know I harp on him a lot, but that was a good throw. All right, let's take a commercial break while they're changing pitchers. Miles is coming in. No, I know. It was so weird. I don't know what the Rays manager was thinking. Yeah, they need one. Hopefully Miles can get one. Yep. Walk the plank. Yep, it is. Yep, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I know why you're rooting for the Jays, because you're a Sox fan. Miles 4-2, 3.52 ERA, 27 games, 4 starts, 64 innings pitched, 61 strikeouts, 1.13 whip, 6'3", 180, 25-year-old right-hander. Went to Missouri, a Mizzou Tiger. Opponent batting average, 220, 2 holds for Spencer Miles. All right, he inherits a runner at first and 1 out. Fisher went an inning and a third, and he's on the hook for the walk at first. Oops, we need crowd noise. Throw to first, not in time. Oh, Vlad's wearing red under his, but Miles has dark blue under his uniform. I'm surprised you don't have to have everybody wearing the same color. It's weird. Fouled it off. Actually, Kirk has red. Did that get a piece of Kirk? I think it did. 0-1. 218 average, 8 homers, 15 RBI for Victor Mason Jr. in 37 games. politely taking his time trying to sweep off the plate, give Kirk a few more seconds to gather himself up after the foul ball. And Miles steps off the pitching rubber. Drew, hello. Oh, fish as in Fisher. Okay, sorry. I totally misread it. Upstairs, not even close. 101. 95. Four seam. Vlad was holding Simpson's jersey for a little bit. Throw to second. And this time he's safe. That was the plan. They were going to put Spencer Miles in to take a bulk of the innings. And Fisher had just walked two straight guys on about 8 or 9 pitches, maybe. 9 or 10 tops. So, stolen base, number 25 for Chandler Simpson. Well, in Kirk's defense there, and I'm going to defend Kirk, that was an 80-mile-per-hour pitcher. That pitch, that's going to be hard to throw anybody out, let alone Simpson. Fouled off, 1 and 2. Actually, 2 and 2. I forgot the stolen base. Again, that was the plan beforehand. This isn't new. I thought it was going to be Fluharty as well. I thought he went, left-handed, but I guess he just meant he's going to the guy warming up. Miles delivers. It's fouled off. 96. Still 2 and 2. Yes, District Nation, as shocking as that is. Thank you for being here. They had what did we have? A walk, a double, and a ground out. That's how the Jays scored in the first. Lucas had the walk. Vlad had the double. Springer grounded him in. And that's a single into center, and I think the game will be tied. Yep. 1-1. RBI single up the middle. Well, it was fun that brief time we had the lead. And the walks hurt the Jays, as they always do. Each team a run on 1 hit. Each team is the runner scored because he got on a walk. Miles in relief of, what was it? Forgot his name already. Springer? Strike 1. No, Fisher. Wrong. Walls, 219, 7th hitter in the lineup. Low in the dirt, 1-1, 82. Vladdy has been awful since May 1st. He had like a 351 average in April, and his average was below 260 starting tonight. Since May 1st, he's been asleep. Inside, but called a strike. This guy has been all over the place. Why didn't he challenge that? Oh, no, actually, he would have been wrong. That was not inside. My bad, that did just nick the inside edge of the plate. 1 and 2. Upstairs. Ball 2, not even close. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him. That was a 82 curveball on the outside third of the plate, right down the center of the, if that makes sense. If you're looking at a tic-tac-toe board and then there. All right, we get 2 outs now. Runner at first. Actually, wait a minute. Runner at second. My bad. I think he... Yeah, that was a single. And I'm assuming... Oh, no, I missed... Yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about the steal. Victor Mason Jr. It's forced steal. I'm sorry. I'm like asleep. 2-0 the count. I'll wake up soon, I hope. All right. First in the major leagues with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position are the Rays, like 262 average. Palacios lines it, but it's right at Gonzalez for out number 3. 1 run, and they leave one in scoring position at second. Bottom of the second coming up. Jays will be sending up Kirk, right-hander. Varsho, left-hander. Keys, left-hander. And let's lose the crowd noise. I think it just ended. All right. All right. Sky, 44. Liberty, 39. 254 in the second. Aces, 13. Mystics, 12 in DC. 4:33 to go in the first. Finals from earlier. Cardinals 1, Angels 0. Reds 5-3 over the Mariners. Diamondbacks 15-5 over the A's. District Nations 8. District Nations Nationals 8. Rockies 0. Royals 5. Giants 4. Brewers 4. Mets 3. Red Sox 6. Orioles 3. Game 1. And also in Game 1, Pirates 5, Yankees 3 in 10. 3 more games yet to get underway, including both Chicago teams and Marlins Astros. Sox at Texas to take on the Rangers. Cubs hosting the Tigers. That game available to you on ESPN. We'll get in progress later. If you haven't already, subscribe to District Nation. He does baseball, a lot of Washington National games. Friend of the show. Yeah, exactly. I know. Kirk hits one to left center, but the left fielder short of the track makes the catch for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Way to take a pitch there, Kirk. Way to go. Ay, this team. Varsho, 239, 7 homers, 25 RBIs. Trade that guy. Both teams ate their Wheaties. 0-1 to Varsho. Yep. Yep. I'm having a ton of trouble scrolling in the chat. Varsho fouls it off, 0-2. Yep. Good point. I was trying to think of the other lefty. Oh, Corbin pitched yesterday too. Yeah, so maybe, again, they were going to go to Miles. I just got fooled because I thought it swung on and missed for strikeout number 3. I don't know what Varsho just waved at. That's 2. Dr. K. I mean, yeah, if they get the lead, and it's in the hands of the official scorer now, since the starter didn't go first on who would qualify for the win. All right, where was that pitch? Low, ball 1. Keys, 176 hitter, 1 homer, 5 RBI in 11 games. I can't believe he's played 11 games. He drives one to center, but that doesn't have the distance. At the wall, caught for now halfway between the start of the warning track and the wall. Out number 3, quickly, 3 up, 3 down. Go Toronto Blue Jays. We head to the top of the third. Rays send up Fiducia, left-hander, and then the top of the order, Diaz, right-hander, Aranda, left-hander. Once again, the Jays offense just up there like they got dinner plans that they need to get to, and just swinging at the first pitch and seemingly not interested in the game or disinterested. I hope. No. We're not going to talk about fixing or anything. Okay. Well, if you don't like it, then don't watch. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry I highlighted that. You can go find another channel then if you don't like it. Warning track power. Yep. This team is impossible to watch. I'm sorry. They're giving nothing. 2-1 Phillies of the Dodgers. I don't know what the thing is against the WNBA. I get it. There's a lot of WNBA haters. I enjoy it. That's why when there's nothing going on during commercial breaks between the innings, I give the damn score updates. And if you don't like it, there's the door. You don't have to watch. I don't need to hear. I'm not against criticism, but when you just complain about my channel, then don't watch. It's as simple as that. Phillies 2, Dodgers 1, Guardians and Twins 3-3. We'll get to these later. Red Sox losing to the Orioles 4-0, bottom of the second. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. My goodness, it's free. I don't know why people are so upset. Not in the second inning. Inside 1-1. What respect? I'm not disrespecting. I'm just calling what's happening. I'm not the one that made the jokes about Vlad Guerrero Jr. needing to go work at Tim Hortons for crying out loud, or get sent to AAA. That was ridiculous. We went through weeks of that earlier in the season. 1-2. What? Okay. See ya, Scoob. I don't know what your problem is tonight. I thought you were a good person, but have a nice life. Thanks, John. I don't know what Scoob 15's problem is tonight. I just called the WNBA game this afternoon. I don't. He must be new to the channel. I thought everybody was aware of what I did. Fouled off, 2-2 now. Seeing dumb comments like that, I get distracted from the game. I mean, if you don't like the channel, fine. Then just leave silently. I don't think that's too much to ask. But apparently it is. Upstairs, full count. I guess, I don't know. I'm not above criticism. Believe me, I'm not. But make it halfway intelligent. That's all I ask. Man, it's getting hot in here. Grounded to second. Clement knocks it down and just makes the throw in time. Had a little trouble, but recovered. 1 up, 1 down for the Rays. Yeah, he stopped it with the glove. Just didn't popped out of the glove, but he turned and fired. Guerrero made a nice stretch towards home to keep that from being thrown into the dugout. Inside, 1-0. Diaz, 311, 14 homers, 60 RBI on the season. Outside edge of the plate, 96, strike one. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. I didn't think I'm It's like I'm not taking away from the game. Nothing was going on. They're at commercial. Fouled off, 1-2. Erndog. He fouled off a sinker, 97. Diaz, the leadoff hitter, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the refereeing is the biggest issue in the WNBA, and how they call certain fouls for certain players but not others without naming names is definitely an issue. Ernie runs out to right and tracks that one down on a little pop out to second, P4. So 4-3 ground out, P4, quickly 2 away. So I hear you. Okay, but again, it's my channel. You don't know what I'm going through either. I haven't exactly had, the easiest of times lately. So, yes, I can be overly sensitive. Swung on a miss, strike one, 96. I mean, but people, I gave him a chance. I deleted the first comment, and then he continued, so I banned him. I mean, nothing I can do there. Fouled off, 0-2. I mean, fine, point taken. You don't like the WNBA updates. Fine, but then don't go on and on about it. One complaint is enough. I don't even know. His next reply didn't even make any sense, so. Sorry, it's not a democracy. Upstairs, 1-2. Four seam, 97. Miles with 28 pitches came in after an inning and a third. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's his second strikeout. Rays go quickly in the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Jays will send up Jimenez lefty, Clement righty, Lucas lefty. Still only 1 run on 1 hit for each team. Sorry, the Jays are very hard to watch. Thank you. Ronnie, what? Stuck. Give the doc a call. Miles. All right. Try not to inundate you with WNBA. Phillies 2, Dodgers 1, top of 5. Twins 4, Guardians 3, top of 4. Pirates and Yankees no score through 3 in game 2. In Boston, Orioles 4, Red Sox 0, bottom of the second. 2 outs for the Red Sox. In Atlanta, Braves 1, Padres 0, heading to the bottom of the second. Tigers, Cubs, White Sox, Rangers coming up, and also Marlins, Astros, all within the next 15 or so minutes. Hello, Profion. No, I'm wearing to match what they're wearing. This is what they're wearing tonight. I put on like the old Jays one as a rally jersey. Gotcha. No, this is just what they're wearing. I've been trying to match what they wear. They've been wearing When they beat the Giants finally, they wore them the rest of the end of the first half before the break. Ball 1 to Jimenez. Swung on a miss on a low one. 1-1, 90 from Jax. Yeah, no, I just try to match whatever the Jays are wearing that day. That's it. Gonzalez fouls it off. 1-2 early. Jimenez. This actually is a Jimenez jersey, too. This was a giveaway one. And I just buttoned the wrong button to the wrong. Oh, I know I didn't. Yeah, air's not running. It's not that hot out. Jax with pitch 37. Popped up by Jimenez. Out of play. 96. 1-2. Yep. That's true. Key's got one. Hello, that. Wait, that's Philo win. That. Check swing, excuse me. Fouled it off. 95. Yeah, it's just rough trying to get any enthusiasm going for the Jays because they've looked so bad. Weak tapper to first. Aranda takes it himself to the bag for out number 1. And Jimenez has been in a funk. Jimenez in his last 7 games is batting 105. The previous 15 games, he's batting 122. But last 30, 241. So, like, it's just been the last 2 weeks. He had a pretty hot streak, I guess, in early June, but he's been terrible since. Strike 1 to the Earn Dog. He struck out in the first. 299, 8 homers, 32 RBI, I think. Outside, missed, 1-1, 87. Sweeper. Yeah, he's creeping towards 230. Swung on a miss, 1-2. No, it was this one. Low. Changeup. That was low. Now he fouls it off. And it's down the first base line, out of play. Late on a 4-seam, 96. I predict Vladdy hits a home run tonight. That would be nice. Hello, Salmon King. Salmon Ming King? I forgot what you told me it was. Hello, Nathaniel. And Douglas. All right. 1-2 to Clement. 1 out. It swung on and missed low for strike 3. 2 away. Ernie's pitch almost hit the dirt. Changeup. I don't even know if that. Yeah, just barely. Yeah. Catcher just caught it clean. It wasn't quite in the dirt. Nasty changeup by Griffin Jax, though. I mean, well, I'll give him credit instead of just how bad the Jays are. Foul tip by Lucas, 0-1. He walked in the first and scored the Jays' run. 290 average, 5 homers, 18 RBI. Fouled it off himself, 0-2. Yeah, I would rather Lucas let off, honestly. I like Lucas leading off. Fouled it, down the left field line. That is going to be fair territory. F7 for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. Top of the 4th coming up. Caminero righty, Mullins lefty, Simpson lefty. due up. Caminero righty, Mullins lefty, Simpson lefty. So the 3, 4, 5 hitters for Tampa. All right, for my own knowledge, 48-46 Liberty at half over the Sky. Mystics 24, Aces 22, 8:57 in the second quarter. Orioles 4, Red Sox 0, top of the third. Runner at first, nobody out. I'll be right back. Oops, I forgot to do this. Forgot to get rid of the crowd noise as well. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. The 50-50 raffle. The winner takes home $1,160,392. Oof, my back. At the bottom edge of the outside corner, strike one. Miles' 30th pitch. Strike one to Caminero. Next one's popped up. Shallow left. On the run. Pinango is there for out number one. That'll bring up Mullins, the center fielder. A walk and a caught stealing. Yeah, the Jays, I will say one thing. They have not been striking out nearly as much, but, man, tonight might be them back on that because they've got 4 already. But double plays have been killers for them. Strike one to Mullins. Get this Mullins guy out, man. 202, 12 homers, 31 RBI. Go after him. Oh, come on, Kirk. You should have challenged that one. That should have been a strike, 1-1, but the Jays are down to 1. They won't bother. 2 heaters spotted. Change of power. Is it Canadian dollars? Probably. 78 outside, 2-1. Come on. Go after this guy. Should be 1-2. Terrible call by the ump. Fouled off, 87. Now it's 2-2. Is that, I don't even know which. Oh, that's the Rays manager. He's got a sweatshirt on. I guess it was only 70 at first pitch, so it may have cooled off a little. Righty versus lefty. Mullins, the cleanup hitter. Miles delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him. Third strikeout for Miles, and 2 down here in the home half of the visitor half of the fourth. Simpson takes upstairs, ball 1. Not even close. All right. 289 average. Fifth hitter in the lineup. Righty versus lefty. Slapped into left over a leaping attempt by Jimenez. Penyango quickly gets it into second. And the second hit for the Rays with 2 outs in the top of the fourth. And Simpson aboard at first. Mesa Jr., the right fielder, 1 for 1, an RBI and a stolen base. 38 pitches for Miles. Throw to first, not in time. Phillies go yard. Phillies tie up the Dodgers 3-3 apparently. Then with nobody out in the bottom of the fifth. Base is empty now. Orioles 4, Red Sox 0, heading to the bottom of the third. Throw to first, not in time. So now he can just go. Because you only get 2 throws to first. At least I think that's still the rule. Miles delivers, pitch out. Throw by Kirk was a one-hopper, easily a stolen base. Simpson with 26 stolen bases, his second tonight. I don't understand throwing twice. He's just got a free jump. And Kirk rushed the throw and threw it into the dirt. Would have had him maybe if the throw wasn't one-hopped. Easy, Simpson. It's 1 stolen base. He acts like he just solved world peace. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Evens the count. I forgot on the pitch out. De La Cruz. Wait. De La Cruz from... Hold on. Is he not on the Reds anymore? Did I miss that trade? Still 1-1. Still waiting. Time called. Now we're set. Simpson at second. Miles checks him and delivers. Outside. Not even close. 2-1. 95. All right. Miles. Okay, are we set? Man, they are taking forever between pitches. We're already an hour in, but I guess we're ahead of pace. Fouled straight back, 87, 2-2, because we got 2 outs in the top of the fourth, so I guess we're slightly ahead of a 3-hour game. Yes, they do. Fouled straight back, hit Kirk in the mask. 2-2. Did that go under the mask is the question. Oh, it hit his glove, actually. Never mind. It was a foul tip that got Kirk's glove. Yeah, no, I agree. They need to play the kids. There's no reason to keep trotting out Straw and Varsho. Play the kids. Get rid of whoever you can get rid of. Let Pignon go. And when Clase is healed up, let Clase play. There's no reason to keep playing the same people. Other than Lucas, I don't want any of those outfielders out there. That's in the dirt. 3-2 the count. Runner at second. Yeah. Runner at second with 2 outs in a 1-1 game. Simpson would easily score on any type of single. Fouled off. 89. Dang it. The crowd noise. I got to loop that somehow, but I like to pick different ones. Sinker, four-seam, slider, four-seam, slider, 7-pitch at bat. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. High heat. Got him. And no runs. And let's see. What did they? Yeah, they did get one hit. They leave a runner in scoring position at second. We head to the bottom of the fourth. The Blue Jays send up Guerrero Jr., the righty, Springer, righty, Pinango, lefty. So 3, 4, 5 in the Toronto lineup. One second. I got to get rid of the crowd noise. Gosh darn it. All right. Let's see. Oh. Is this a different... Oh, this is Brian De La Cruz. Okay. I didn't know. For the Phillies. Got it. That's his first. Okay. I didn't know who that was. Dodgers 3. Phillies 3. Bottom of the fifth. Twins 7. Guardians 4. Top of the fifth. Pirates, Yankees, no score. Top of the fifth. Orioles 4, Red Sox 0. Only the bottom of the third in Boston. 1 out for the Red Sox. Braves 1, Padres 0. Bottom of the third. The last 3 games underway, no score. Top of the first. That'll bring up Vlad. He did have a double. It moved the runner Lucas to third, and then Springer was able to ground out and drive the run in. All right. First pitch. Upstairs. A little in. 1-0 to Vlad. 258 average, 6 homers, 41 RBI. Chops it to short, throw to first, and plenty of time. 6-3 ground out, 1 down. 2 pitch at bat for Vlad. That'll bring up Springer, who has the RBI on the ground out, 0 for 1. Oh, Toronto? Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, Clase and Pinango should be playing before Straw and Varsho. You could put Lucas in center between those two. 0-1 to Springer. Simpson. Yeah, they're not going to trade Simpson. Gotcha. Yeah. Grounded to short. Another 6-3 ground out on the second pitch. 4 pitches, 2 outs for the Jays. Sorry, it just seems like they've quit. I hate to say it, but they seem to have quit. And it's a 1-1 game, which makes it all the more puzzling. Yep. Chop swing. Yep, exactly. Pinango, 265 average, 5 homers, 20 RBI. They didn't say how many games. Ooh, tough pitch taken on the inside edge of the play, 0-1. I don't blame him for not swinging. It looked inside the whole way. Must have been a 4-seam. 0-1. That one slapped down the right field line for a single or into right. A 2-out hit for the Jays. Pinango aboard at first. See, there we go. No, it has only been 6 pitches, but we finally got a single. Yeah, they are not. as evident, Jax only has 53 pitches. Kirk is up. Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to be swinging early in the count, usually I'm all for taking a strike, but you get when you can hit, you got to go for it. I don't know. 202 average for Kirk. I think 2 homers, 10 RBI, something like that. Fouled it off quickly, 0-2, 90. That was a strike? Kirk, challenge that. I didn't even realize it was so far outside. Sweeper, 86. This ump is terrible. This one was fouled off. Change it. Pinyango? Yeah, I don't know about Pinyango's speed or lack thereof. I have no idea. (0-2) pitch. Slapped into right. That's a one-hopper to the right fielder. He tries to get Kirk at first. Airmails the throw. Luckily, the catcher made a heads-up play and backed up the throw, but that allows Pinyango to get to third. I don't know if they're going to call an error, but I don't know what Victor Mesa Jr. thought he was going to do, but he was not going to get Kirk at first. I mean, at least not on that airmailed throw. Yeah, that ball wasn't even close. Heads up play by the catcher to back up the throw. So first and third, but 2 outs for the Jays here in the bottom of the 4th. Vlad's double, and then the 2 singles this inning are your 3 hits. And Varsho pops up straight back out of play, 0-1. The count. Finally. I don't think so. I think they're saying that Pinyango with 2 outs would have made third anyways. So no error. Ooh, that was just low. 84. That should have been a strike. Curveball, 84. Yeah, not an error. That should have been a strike. Rays didn't challenge it. 1-1 the count. Outside, DeVarsho, 91, 2-1. Two and 1. Varsho fouls it down the right field line and out of play for strike 2. 2-2 count, 2 outs, runners at first and third. Varsho, the 7th hitter. Righty pitcher Jax just threw pitch 60. And Varsho 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout. Righty versus lefty. Yes, Kirk. Yeah, Keys has struggled. He's under 200, but they haven't really played him much lately. Clase, I would love. I hope he heals up. He's on the injured list, unfortunately. Fouled off. Oh, to take third. Yeah. I think he would have made it anyways, regardless of that throw. Oh, that airmailed throw at first. Yeah, we need a single, a nice 2-out clutch single. Would be even better if it was extra bases, but let's just get a single or a walk here. Outside, 3-2, full count. So the runner at first, Kirk, can hopefully get a jump, stay out of fielder's choice. Come on, Varsho. Ball 4, base hit. Swung on and missed. Chase junk. And the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits. They leave 2, including 1 in scoring position. Spencer Miles back to the bump. Top of the 5th coming up. Walls a switch hitter. Palacios a left-hander. Fiducia a left-hander. 7, 8, 9 for Tampa. Get Varsho out of here. My goodness. Get him off this team. Just play Pinyango. Play Clase when he's healthy. Unbelievable. Final game underway in the WNBA. Actually, no. No. We've got one more at 9. In Indianapolis, Fever 24, Sun 19, 338 in the first. Aces 42, Mystics 41, 131 in the second. Third quarter underway from Brooklyn, Sky and Liberty 63 all, 434 in the third. Orioles 4, Red Sox 0. Top of the 4th. Boy, when did that game start? That seems to be moving slowly. 1 out for the O's in the top of the 4th. Dodgers retake the lead, 5-3 on the Phillies, top of the 6th, nobody out. Yep, unfortunately, home runs are allowed. I know they need extra base hits, doubles, homers. They don't get enough of them. Yeah, that was a bad pitch. That was the thing. That was ball 4. They would have had the bases loaded. Yeah, hopefully Spencer Miles can keep him in this game. I agree. Yeah, exactly. Oh, long drive to right off the top of the wall. Lucas has it roll away from him. And the throw to second nearly doubled him off. They called him out. I guess he overran the bag and didn't dive back in time. So Walls is out. We'll see if the Rays challenge or not. It's going to be a double and then out advancing. So a double given up, but they gunned him down. Lucas to Jimenez. So 9-6 on the out advancing. That's not a single. I'm surprised they didn't challenge this. I don't think Jimenez ever got him while his hand was off the bag. That's a double. Why are they calling that a single? I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It's a hit. Oh, I guess he was on the glove. That was very odd. I think he got injured. That's why his hand came off the bag. Very strange play. We got an 0-1 count to Palacios. Now he is taking time. Sinker 93 fouled off. Yep. Yes, one more game. Wings at Portland to play the Fire. Oh, it hit Palacios in the helmet off the screen. That's why he took time. All right, my bad. Drive to right. Way back. If it's fair, it's probably gone. No, a leaping catch made by Lucas. Timed the jump right and got it. Wow, 2 down. This has been a crazy top of the 5th. And again, that should be a double. I don't know what the official score is doing. He overran second base. Why would that ever be a single? How is that a single? He was not out. He overran second. Such a strange official score ruling. 1-0 with 2 outs. The count. Yeah, he must have hurt his hand. Yes, Jimenez thought, oh, shattered bat. It goes almost as far as the ball, and Clement throws the runner out at first. 4-3 ground out. We're halfway home, bottom of the fifth coming up. And it's Keys lefty, Jimenez lefty, Clement righty. So 8, 9, and 1 in the order. And I'm sorry, that is a double all day. Should not have been a single. He was not out advancing to first. He was out overrunning the bag from second to third. So I don't know what this official score is on. It's still being called a single. That makes no sense. That was not out. He overran second. That's a double. Yeah, I can't believe Lucas timed that leap and got him. That was a heck of a play. I thought it was gone just because the camera angle was so high up. So each team a run on 3 hits. Wait. No, it was Lucas from right. Right. Yeah, I see. You're saying Varsho wouldn't have got him. Yeah. Kirk talked to him. I know, 2 blasts to right. Yeah, nice catch by Lucas for sure. Yep. Yeah. It's been a while. I didn't do the win on Saturday, so I've had 0 luck. That was a heads-up play by Lucas. After it got away from him, though, he recovered in plenty of time. And I'm sorry, this official score is wrong. That's a double. I don't know where they get off calling this a single. That's completely wrong. That's got to be an official scoring change. All right. Keys takes a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1. The third baseman tonight. Fly out in the second. Jax delivers pitch 65. Looped a little high. 83. Curveball. Missed. 2-0. Jax delivers right down the middle. 2-1. 94. Watched a sinker. Yeah. He can play center. I'd much rather have Lucas in center than to have to see Varsho out there anymore. I mean, Varsho's glove is one thing, but his bat does nothing. At the knees on the inside corner. Strike 2. Keys with a 2-2 count. Flips it, but it's caught right near the bag by the shortstop. Got jammed. That is out number 1. A little, I don't know if that's a pop out or a line out. They call it a line out. And that is not a single. That is not the correct call. Somebody's got to signal the official score to correct that call. That is a joke. That is a double by Walls. Outside. Jimenez, I think, bunted at it and missed for strike 1. It would have been a strike anyways. Looks like it nicked the outside. 0 for 1, a ground out in the third. Hitting 9th in the order. Low in the dirt, ball 1. And Hoffman's warming up for the Jays. I know everybody will be excited to hear that. Now, Miles hasn't pitched a ton yet. All right, what was that? Put the count up, Sportsnet. 1-2. Inside edge of the plate, 95, sinker. I got to get water this half inning. Jimenez, 1-2 count. Little tapper to first. Aranda, like 3 or 4 steps to the bag. A G3 ground out. Yeah. What's up, Chris? Win one for this, the people having to listen to me when they're losing. Chris, wait, what are the, what's the Brew Crew? Did they just get in the air? Routine fly ball by Ernie Clement on the first pitch to right, opposite field. Quickly 3 up, 3 down. Top of the 6th coming up. Diaz, right-hander. Aranda, lefty. Caminero, righty. Top of the order for Tampa. And yeah, I need to go get some water. Be right back. Ay, ay, ay. This offense. Orioles 4, Red Sox 0, bottom of the 4th. Dodgers 5, Phillies 3, bottom of the 6th. Wait, did the Brewers play? Oh, they beat the Mets 4-3. That's right. I knew that. All right, I'll be right back. Yep. That's why I'd rather have Lucas lead off. Put Ernie second or third, something. I don't know. Oh. Oh, man. Mrs. Sinbin bought Mexican food takeout, and I had only half the burrito, but I ate too much of everything else. The rice, the beans, and some tortilla chips, of course. So I am way too full. I should not have eaten that much. All right, looks like we are back. And Hoffman is in for Miles. So Miles went 3 2/3 innings pitched. Gave up no runs. Fisher gave up 1 in an inning and a third. Let's see. Game is in the hand of the rest of the bullpen. At the bottom of the outside corner, strike 1 to Diaz. Strikeout, pop out. I'm at the edge of the plastic, protecting the carpet. Swung on and missed. Couldn't lay off, I assume, a slider, 85 on the outside edge. Oh, 2. Loops one into center. And off the glove of Varsho. Rolls along the... That's... I'm sure they'll call that a double, but that should have been an error. He was there. Nope, they did call an error. Oh, brother Varsho. Tell me why you're on this team. You can't make a routine catch like that. It was hard. He was on the run. Had to jump, but he should have had it. So, error number 1 by the Toronto defense. I don't know how many games in a row now they've made an error. It seems like every night now. Hoffman checks the runner at second. Throws outside. 1-0. Aranda, 288. Average, 14 homers, 65 RBI. Hoffman checks. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, first base line, out of play, 1-1. Oh, that's your guess? I hope. Sorry, Caden. Yes, Kieran. That's true. Yeah. Inside, nearly hit him. 95, 2-1. Yep. He did have to jump. I'm not, but it was off his glove. Hit the glove. Hello, Rodney, too. What's up? Yeah, I think they'll be trading Varsho. If they're going to get rid of somebody, it'll be Varsho. Yep, Hoffman is in. All right, we caught up on the chat. 3-1 count. Aranda at bat. Right there, looped one in there, 84. I assume that was a curveball. Right down the middle. Nope, slider, 84. 6 errors in the last 2 games, 1 today. Yeah, that's right. It was 3. That's what I thought. It's like 3 straight games with errors. I knew it was at least 3. This whole series. I can't remember Sunday's game. Didn't they get shut out anyways? Like 3-0? Yeah, I know they got shut out by the White Sox. All right, Hoffman checks the runner. Hoffman delivers. Got him. Aranda foul tipped, strikeout. 1 down. Good pitch by Hoffman. I think I need to sit up straight or something. I don't know. 1 out, but a runner at second. Excuse me, on the 2-base error by Varsho. Low. Ball 1, 88. Slider. Okay, 86, not 88. Hey, they finally gave Taylor Wall a double. Double number 14. I knew they would, but way upstairs, 2-0. I'm like, that's a double. I mean, that was basic official scoring 101. The guy overran the bag. He wasn't out advancing. He overran the bag. Slider wasn't even close. 2-0. Right down the middle, fouled off by Caminero. 2-1, 84. Whoops. Crowd noise. Yeah, well, and I would use him earlier in the game. That's the right move. You cannot rely on him as the 8th inning guy anymore. I'd rather Rogers pitch the 8th. Low and outside, they say he went after it. Caminero, I don't think liked the call. 2-2. Home plate umpires. Oh, yeah. He practically swung all the way around. That wasn't even close to a check swing. Maybe I misinterpreted what Caminero was doing. Oh, yeah, we need to check on the low in the dirt, full count. We got to check on Pirates Yankees. That's under no score. I keep forgetting to say that one. No score, top of the 7th. Go Pirates. Three-two count to Caminero. Hoffman is set. Checks the runner Diaz at second. Grounded past the diving attempt by Jimenez at short. Varsho gets it in quickly. Runners at first and third. 1 out. Hit number 4 for the Tampa Bay Rays. So Varsho's error may harm them. Diaz initially headed back to the bag. It was on the ground. I think he could have easily made third, even if, you know, Jimenez makes the stop and, you know, could have headed home. Again, you know, Varsho doesn't have an arm, as the chat has pointed out, a.k.a. noodle arm. Mullins, the cleanup hitter, 0 for 1. Squares the bunt. It hit him on the foot. Oh. Okay, do we have somebody warming up? Hoffman's all over the place. Hit him on the foot. Yep, more errors. Yep. Yeah, I know. No, Springer, it's either retire or, yeah, they're not going to get rid of Springer. I'm hoping they'll shop Varsho. I don't know. Yep. 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 Yeah, Hoffman, exactly. That's the thing. His value is going down. He had a good 2-week stretch in June, and that was it. He was decent in June, and then early July, not so bad, but then he blew that game right before the All-Star game, right before the All-Star break against the Padres. Simpson up 1 for 1, bases juiced. Nowhere to put him in a 1-1 game. Hoffman delivers low, ball 1, not even close. 87. Almost in the dirt. Splitter. Long inning here. Need a double play. Need a pop out or a strikeout. Way upstairs. Kirk made a nice catch. Slider got away. 84. Oh, gosh, seriously. Very, yes, to say the very least. Yeah. Well, the pressure's on. They get no offense. Inside, 3-0. You can blame starting pitching. You can blame the bullpen all you want. But the fact remains the offense is 30th in runs scored. Mason Fluharty warming up. Ball 4, he walked him. No, he didn't. They called a strike. I would think they would challenge this. This is a bad call. Apparently, he's just going to take it. That should have been ball 4. It's called a strike. 3-1 the count. Jays get another break. This one right down the middle, lower half. 3-2. Yeah, this 4 pitch should have been challenged. 4-seam 95. 4-seam 95 called. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. 96. Just off the screen near the ball boy down the left field line. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, he had a nice 15-game stretch in June, and then Yep. Fouled straight up. Yeah, Fluharty's warming up. Yeah, Fluharty, the lefty, is warming up. Another foul ball. Splitter, slider, 4-seam, 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 4-seam. 7-pitch at bat. Should have been a walk. It was a bad call by the ump. Liner into center, but right at Varsho. Here's the throw. Up the line, not even close. Sack fly. So they got the run anyways, but at least there's 2 outs now. Varsho wasn't even close. One hopper way up third base line. Kirk, no chance to apply a tag, and the Rays get a sack fly and take the lead. here in a long top of the 6th. Swung on and missed. Mesa Jr. chases an 88 low. Splitter. Yep. Got it, yeah. What's up, Connor? How's it going? Yeah. Yep. Goodbye, Hoffman, hopefully. Yeah, Robertson, yeah. Heinen and Columbus, 1 year. Okay, gotcha. Yes, yes. No spoilers in the chat, please. If people want to be spoiled, they'll look themselves, but they don't want to see it in the chat, and I don't want to see it in the chat either. Yeah, we'll give you a timeout, but then you'll be gone if it continues. Verbal warning as of now. Inside 96, 3-1. The hitter is Mesa Jr., 1 for 2. Hoffman checks the runner. Looped into left. That will probably score the runner. Pinango has it, and it's 3-1. Oops. Sorry, hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. Almost made it worse. 3 runs on 5 hits, and I guess Hoffman's finally out.
Knock it down. Not a bad pitch at all by Hoffman. The splitter down. He cues it up the end of the bat. Drops it into shallow.
Must be Rays fans cheering. I don't know what to cheer for. This is what they should be giving Hoffman. And it'll be Fluharty joining the hit parade or batting practice. Another miserable outing by Hoffman. All right. Let's look at Fluharty, I guess. We don't even need to see Hoffman. Fluharty in, the lefty, 6'2", 215, 24 years of age. 4-1 record, 4.31 ERA, 52 games, 3 saves. Sorry, 3 starts make that 3 saves. 39 and 2/3 innings pitched, 47 strikeouts, 1.44 whip. Walks and hits per innings pitched. 11 holds, 1 for 1 on saves. Opponent batting average 268. 19 runs given up, all earned off of 41 hits, 5 of them home runs. One hit batsman, 16 walks, 1 of them intentional. Liberty trailing by 7 to the Sky. Sky 84, Liberty 77 in Brooklyn. Ace is up 2 on the Mystics in DC, 55-53, 6-10 in the third. And in Indianapolis, Fever running the sun out of the gym, 60-36, 209 in the second. Orioles 4, Red Sox 1, bottom of the 5th with 1 out for the Red Sox. Pirates, Yankees, no score heading to the bottom of the 7th. All right, Walls, who had that double and overran the bag. Bunts down the third base line. Keys has no play. Bases are loaded. Ay, ay, ay. 6th hit for Tampa. Great googly moogly. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm way behind. Yeah, we don't say cooked. Yep, it gets old quick. I don't know about that. Yeah. It did not work well. Hopefully. And thanks for being here, Jolo. Yeah, that's awfully a lot. Yeah, at least it's not 12-2. It's 3-1. 2 outs. Time getting late. Chicago and Buffalo. Interesting. Ball gets away from Kirk, but nowhere to go. Nobody moved. 1-0 the count. Yeah, that was a great piece of hitting. That wasn't a bad throw by Hoffman. Don't forget that error got this inning off on the wrong foot. Varsho dropped, 2-base error made it essentially a leadoff double or 1-out double. 2-0, so that set the tone for the rest of the inning, and it just caved in. 2-0, Fluharty to Williamson. 3-0 inside, nowhere to put him. Oh, man. This team. 3-0 count. 394 runners in scoring position. Ball 4, not even close. Another run scores.
Just rattled off those numbers for Mason in the month of July and how much improved it was. He hadn't walked a batter yet this month.
Now he walks one in. Great. 3 runs this inning. Still not over. Yeah, we'll have to check the box score real quick. Yeah, 3. They're all unearned to Hoffman. Thanks to Varsho dropping that one in center. Nick Fortes is up. Finally a strike. 92. 0-1. Jeez Louise. Cutter. Line A. Oh, gotcha. He went 3 2/3. Tapper to second. Only one play to first. Finally, the side is retired. So 4-3. Clement to Vladdy. 3 runs. 3 left on. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Lucas lefty. Guerrero righty. Springer righty. 2, 3, 4 in your Toronto lineup due up for the Jays. Excuse me. 3 big runs, all unearned. We had here's how the inning went. Yeah, lead off 2-base error, strikeout, single, hit by pitch, sac fly. 1, 2. Yeah. So they were all unearned because the sac fly plated the first run to make it 2-1. Yep. All runs after 2 outs. I mean, technically after 2 outs, sac fly. Then a single. Then a single. Loaded him up again. Then a walk thanks to that's a huge run that Fluharty just walked in, by the way. 3-1 is a hell of a lot worse than 4-1, especially for this offense that averages a league worst 4 runs a game, barely. They're showing a catch by Lucas and Wright when he was with Durham, I think. Or, no, not Durham. Probably Dunedin, whatever you say. All right. Back at it. Trying to avoid losing the 4-game series in just the third game. Outside. 1-0 to Lucas. Jack's still on the mound. 74 pitches. Upstairs. 2-0. Yep. Yep. Probably, yeah. They better, yeah. Dylan. 2-1. Yeah, as Vlad goes, the team goes. Yep. 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 I agree. Fouled off. 2-2 to Lucas. I'd rather just see Lucas in center with that kind of effort. Sorry, I'm way behind. I got to catch up on the chat. Fouled off. 2-2. Yeah. For British Columbia or BC? 4, yep. In the air, Lucas, routine fly to right center. Who's got it? They're both calling for it. Center fielder takes it for out number 1. Yes, Miles went. Fisher went 1 1/3, gave up a run. Miles went 3 2/3. So they got them through 5. Then they brought Hoffman in, and thanks to the error, 3 unearned runs across. Vlad takes one inside, 89, 1-0. Yeah, but I guess the expectations were high for both. Vlad chops one to second, easy throw to first, 4-3 ground out, 2 away. Tooth extraction. I think I'd rather have a tooth extracted. Red face. Yeah. Yep. Line A to 1-year league minimum. Gotcha. Oh, man. 5-3 Dodgers. Oh, for 2-1. Great foul. Dunedin? Okay. I don't know. I've heard so many different pronunciations of that town. Dunedin? Okay, Dunedin. Dunedin. Another ground out, 4-3. Oh, that was quick. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I'm sorry. This team has quit. It's tough to watch. I know they're not the worst team, but they're headed there. This effort has been terrible. I don't want to take away from the Rays, but I mean, the Jays just aren't putting up any effort in this. Diaz, righty. Aranda, lefty. Caminero, righty. They're on their, what, 4th or 5th time through the order? All right, no, just their 4th. I don't know. I see so little effort at the plate. Bad defense. Pitchers are feeling the pressure. They feel like they got to be perfect, and they're, missing. It's just not there. The effort isn't even close to what it needs to be. I guess I forgot to do mid-7th. I thought I did. Oh, no, wait. No, this is... Oh, good God. It's only the end of the 6th. Still got 3 more innings of this slop. to Vlad. Yeah. He pitched 3 2/3. I don't know how many innings you want Miles to pitch. He went 3 2/3. Yep. Yeah, 30th in runs scored. 30th in runs scored. That's just putting way too much pressure on everybody. It's just too much. They can't handle it. Yep, I agree. And Rogers is in. So I don't know who. It's only the top of the 7th. Who knows who's going to mop up the rest of this game. Well, they're playing like it. Yeah. Yeah, short's a problem, but Ernie Clement is not the answer at short. I'll want to get that out there right away. Sorry, Jolo. Fouled off 0-2. Mets are 29th. Jeez. Yeah, it's just abysmal. Well, I mean, all right. Again, Gord, I don't like the Tim Hortons comments. Rogers delivers 1-2. Yep. And that's what the problem is when they quit on defense, there's no hope. The offense isn't there. Swung on a miss, struck out. First batter. Like the pitchers can only do so much. They waste good starts. The relievers, sometimes blow it. But this game, they actually had a 1-0 lead, and then the bats went silent. When they do get hits, it's 9 times out of 10 a single. They can't get extra base hits. They don't draw nearly enough walks as any good baseball team should. Fouled off 0-2. Hitter is Aranda 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts. 287 average, 14 homers, 65 RBI. Here's the pitch. Inside, 1-2, 82. Sinker, missed. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Chopper foul, out of play. Right to the first base coach's box. 1-2. Oh. Yeah, I'm so thirsty. I had too much salt. Now all that burrito is swelling up in my stomach from all the water. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think Kirk finally challenged one and it's going to get it overturned. That was definitely on the top of the strike zone for strike 3. Terrible call again by the ump. And Kirk wins an ABS challenge and there's 2 outs. So 2 strikeouts for Rogers. That'll bring up Caminero, 1 for 3 and a run scored. Yeah. Well, the thing is the Jays usually strike out. When they're not striking out, they're grounding into double plays. I mean, again, Vlad has been terrible since May 1st. Grounded into right, past a diving Clement to his left. 2 out single for the Rays. They have their 7th hit. Caminero at first. He's got 2 hits. Mesa Jr. has 2 hits, and Walls has 2 hits. Jays have 3 GD hits. 3 hits. 0-1 to Mullins. Walk, hit by pitch, run. And he's 0 for 1. Excuse me. Rogers delivers. Jammed him, fouled it off. 82, strike 2. All right, I'll keep an eye out for it. Thanks. It's all right. Thank you. Finally, Kirk won a challenge. Yep. Rogers gets the sign in the windup outside 1-2. 82, assuming a sinker. I mean, that's pretty much what he throws. Sinkers. Yeah, 3 sinkers. 1-2 the count. Slider popped up way early, foul, out of play. 1-2. Right down the middle. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 2-2. Let's see. How many... If this one goes the way we all think it's going to go... They've lost, 6 of their previous 7 games? They took game 1 against the Padres. Jays have lost 6 of the last 7. Looking like it may be 7 of 8. 2-2 the count still as after a foul ball. Rogers checks the runner at first. Popped it up, shallow right, routine fly. Lucas under it for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1 at first. Bottom of the 7th coming up. They'll send up Pinango, lefty. Kirk, righty. Varsho, lefty. And let's cue up here. Take me out to the ball game real quick. And let's get rid of the crowd noise. Manage. Creator music. Library. There we go. Now... All right, Dodgers 9, Phillies 3, top of the 8th. Twins 7, Guardians 4, top of the 8th. Pirates, Yankees 2, Pirates 0, top of the 8th, 2 outs. Oh, they gave an error to the Rays. What? When did they change that? I guess allowing Pinango to take third? I guess. I didn't see that. Oh, sorry. I got to get rid of the music. My bad. 1 second. Hold, please. Sorry. Let the music go on too long. All right. There we go. Bottom of the 7th. All right, no time like the present to get some offense going here. Cam Boozer, who was absolutely horrid on the White Sox last year, is the pitcher. He currently just has the stash, no beard. Lefty, no record, 1.35 ERA, 18 games, 20 innings, 25 strikeouts, .65 whip, 6'3", 230 pounds, age 34, and again, a lefty. Straw, pinch hitting, yay, that's swell. Get Straw up there, yeah. Way to go, Schneider. Swung on and missed late, 0-1. Unbelievable. Who the hell is he pinch hitting for? Pinyango. Let Pinyango hit. Outside edge of the plate. 0-2. Jeez. Why? Who knows? Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, well, John, the team has quit on you. I don't know what to say. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Fouled off, 1-2. Well, they can't fire all the players either. Manager's the first to go. Yeah. Kevin Kelly, a righty, warming for Tampa. Straw fouls it off, 95. Yeah, I hear you. 2-0 Yankees, yeah. 9-3 Dodgers. Eesh. I'm tired of the Dodgers. Yeah. That should have been it will be a strike. They will challenge it, and that'll be out number 3. Or not, out number 1. Yep, he's already struck out. Derek, what is up? How are you doing? Hopefully better than the Jays. Yeah, I mean, why? Just let Pinyango hit against a left-hander, for God's sakes. You got Okamoto on the bench. You got Urias on the bench, and you send up Straw. Valenzuela, switch hitter. I mean, everybody's struggling. Straw is right up there with the struggles. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, let Pinyango face a lefty. What do you have to gain by putting Straw up there? Nothing. 1-0 to Kirk. Yeah, he was bad with the Sox, but he's been better with the Rays this year. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I thought you meant because the Jays are so bad at it. That was outside. Nope. Never mind. That one caught the edge. 88, strike 2. 4-1, 1-2, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Lefty Boozer against Kirk, righty. 6th spot in the order. Boozer delivers right over the belt. The swung on back to left and gone just to the right of the Blue Jays bullpen. And Captain Kirk makes it a 1-run game. And good God, if Fluharty hadn't walked one in, we'd only be 1 down here. But it is now 4-2. Just the 4th hit of the game for the Jays, their 2nd extra base hit. They get one back in the bottom of the 7th. Finally, some life. Kirk with home run number 3. 406 to left. 103.7 exit velocity. 29-degree launch angle. And hey, guys, I don't give a crap about the home run jacket and the damn home run dragon when we're down 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th. I think we put that crap in the clubhouse till we're actually, I don't know, leading a game. Jeez, Kirk bat flipped. I don't know if they showed it. All right, 0-1 to Varsho. You leave Varsho in against a lefty? Are you insane, Schneider? You pinch hit for Pinyango, but you leave Varsho in there? Popped him up. Easy fly to center for out number 2. Why? Oh my God. Now I understand all the hate in the comments. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, Douglas, I know. Success as a player in the major leagues has nothing to do with success as a manager in the major leagues. I don't know where this is coming from. We have a pitching change. Boozer is done. And let's see who's... Oh, Kelly is coming in. Let's lose the crowd noise. I'm sick of hearing about Schneider not making the major leagues. It has nothing to do with him as a manager. Exactly. I would rather see Straw or whoever in for Varsho let Pinyango hit. I agree. Yeah, but then why leave in? I get what you're saying, but why leave in him to face? I know I'm way behind on the chat. To face a lefty for Varsho. All right, Douglas, I can't take it anymore. Stop mentioning Schneider's numbers. It has nothing to do with him as a manager. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That all those 3 runs wouldn't have happened. But the walked in run by Fluharty hurt. I don't get it. Get rid of that crap when you're losing. That's exactly what I said. I know. I know. Yep. I don't know. I wish I knew. Kelly is in 5-3, 2.33 average ERA, my bad. 42 games, 4 saves, 46 and a third, 34 strikeouts, 0.9 whip. Well, somebody has an Okamoto sign, but unfortunately Okamoto is not playing tonight, I guess, at all. Oh wait, I'm sorry. He is pinch hitting. Who the hell? Righty versus righty. He's pinch hitting for Keys. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Grounded foul, 0-2. I don't know. I can't take it with Schneider anymore either. I'm with you. Let's just go to that one. Oh, bounced in the dirt in the left-handed batter's box. 1-2. Yes. Come on, Kaz. Fouled it off either his foot or the catcher's foot. I think it was the catcher. 1-2. Okamoto down to 227. He was usually consistently above or around 240, but you know, he's been struggling too. He was stuck on 19 home runs for a while, and now he's been stuck on 22 home runs for a while. 227 average. 1-2 count, low, 2-2. Nobody on, 2 away, bottom of the 7th. 1 run in thanks to Kirk's solo shot to left. Fouled it off, staying alive, 92. I guess. Over under 8.5. It's probably going to be under unless it's a miracle for the Jays. Righty, righty. Here's the 2-2. Foul. Just foul down the third base line. 2-2 again. That's good. No, I have no idea. I don't give out gambling advice because I don't know. Swung on a miss, low, 85, strike 3. No, one run on one hit. They leave none. Top of the 8th coming up in a 4-2 game. Simpson lefty, Mesa Jr. lefty, Wells switch hitter. Yeah, I would have no idea on gambling advice. I'm not against it. It's just not my thing, and I simply don't know. Four frickin' hits. Oh, the Sky blow that 7-point lead and lose to the Liberty in Brooklyn, 95-94. I thought they were up 94-87. Oh, they just can't catch a break. Aces, 87. Mystics, 78. 5-18 in the 4th. Fever, 80. Sun, 50. 6-16 in the 3rd. Wish I could do Wings Fire at 9, but it's on USA and CNBC, and locally I have none of that. The only way I get USA and NBA TV is if the Sky are on and they have the local coverage available. All right. Orioles got the run back, 5-1 on the Red Sox in Boston, top of the 7th. Pirates in the top of the 9th, 3 outs to go. They have 2 hits. Yankees 2, Pirates 0, top of the 9th coming up. Dodgers 9, Phillies 3, bottom of the 8th. All right. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. How did we not get rid of this clown? Why is he on the mound? I'm not even going to read you his numbers. Frackin' Little is in to pitch. Why? So any chance we have is gone. Down 2. At the knees, strike 1. Oh, seriously. Just have Straw pitch if this is what you're going to do, for God's sakes. Oh, my. Lefty. Fouled it off. Got a piece of Kirk. 0-2. You have got to be kidding me. No? Well. I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention. I know that's the problem. Neither of them hit well. I'd rather see Lucas in center. Yeah, now that frickin' Little's on the mound, there goes any help or hope they had. The Jays need you, probably. Yep. Yeah, they were up 94-87 and lost 95-94. In the dirt, 1-2. Okay, Douglas, they don't have Mattingly. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know anything about the NBA, and I have no idea what it does with MLB. Yeah, exactly. I didn't see it till late. He should be in the minors or DFA'd. I don't know why they still are putting him out. They said he wouldn't be back for a while, and that was a lie. I feel like he was barely down there. Yep. Yeah. Weak tapper to second, 4-3 ground out. Clement to Guerrero Jr. out number 1. All right. Yeah. He's had 3 appearances. I don't know about his inherited runner. Okay, well, you know what? good for those other channels. I'm sick and tired of hearing about it, Douglas. That's just sports talk, and it's all meaningless. It's all talk upstairs. I didn't pretend to be an expert. I just don't get. I'm tired of hearing it and reading it. I'm just a talking head. I'm trying to do play-by-play and not get distracted. Yeah. Outside, 2-0. That's what I'm saying. It's a 2-run game, and you're trotting Little out there. Outside again, 3-0. None of these were close. Yeah. And just outside, 96. Kirk, why don't you challenge that? What do you got to lose? 1-out walk on 4 pitches. Nope. I was wrong. That was further out than I realized. So don't listen to me. The one on TV versus the one online is just, there's vast differences. You can't be sure. Squares to bunt, fouled it straight back. 0-1 the count. Thank goodness for the mute button on that one. Taylor Walls, 2 for 3, double single, but he was out when he overran the bag at second. Went to bunt. That's got to be a strike. What's the count? 1-1? What? He squared the bunt. He didn't drop it back. Would like to see a replay. None forthcoming. 1-1. I can't believe that. I didn't think he pulled it back in time. There, he fouled it off on a bunt. 1-2. Again, Wall's the 7th hitter. Yep. Hey, Dalton, what's up? Yeah, unfortunately. Low ball. 2. Oh, why is Little out there? All kidding aside, you might as well put Varsho out there. It's a 2-run game, and you've got Little out there. Nothing says waving the white flag. Easy steal, but it's fouled off. The runner will have to head back. Huge jump by Victor Mesa Jr. Kirk actually threw a runner out, but I think they've got at least 3 stolen bases because I know Simpson has 2 tonight. I think Mesa Jr. had the other one. Upstairs, not even close. 3-2. 4-seam, 96. Well, I guess misery loves company. Thank you all for being here. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up or the like button. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Don't take it out on me for the poor quality of the Jays. Throw to first, not even close. Why did you bother? Now he's got a free jump. I think that was the second throw. You're a lefty, Little. Use that to your advantage. Stare the runner down. Step off the rubber if you have to. He goes. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Throw to second. Kirky got him, and it's a double play. They get it out of it. Strike him out, throw him out. And the side is retired. All right, Little gets out of a jam thanks to Kirk. And the Jays will not challenge it. Bottom of the 8th coming up. They somehow got out of it. And they're down by 2. They need to get 2 this inning and not worry about a closer in the 9th. So no runs. No hits. They didn't leave any because of the caught stealing. Jimenez lefty, then the top of the order. Clement righty, Lucas lefty. Now, see, if Schneider was using his brain, maybe you pinch hit Urias. No, he's a lefty too. Maybe use Valen's way. I don't know. They should probably save the pinch hitter for, I don't know, Springer, somebody. Straw. You know, God willing, we get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Straw is due up, so maybe you say Valenzuela for Straw, but then whatever. He's already butchered the bench, so Straw's in left. Okamoto stayed in and played third. He made the last out of the last inning. I don't know. Yeah, so that error was on that throw by the right fielder, I think. Let me find that. Yeah, Victor Mesa Jr., his second of the year on the throw. But so they're saying Pinango wouldn't have gone first to third on 2 outs when he overthrew the ball at first because Kirk had that single. Kirk has that homer, so they didn't take the hit away from Kirk. Yeah, he winged that throw, but I still think Pinango goes first to third with 2 outs in that situation. I don't get the error there. All right. Strange official scoring tonight because he incorrectly had a single out at second when it was overrun on a double. All right, who's in to pitch? It's still Kelly, and Jimenez takes strike 1, 91. All right, Jimenez, we need a single or a walk. In the dirt, 1-1. Yep, Kirk with a second good throw today. I think he had another one that wasn't bad. It's just a little late. Outside, 2-1. Oof, that's terrible. Fouled off. Nope, it's in play down the line. Was that fair or foul? That was foul. Damn it. 2-2. Sportsnet but didn't cut to the camera in time to see it. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. TVA. Oh, well, this is all I got through MLB TV. I'm going to be delayed because of a streaming app. All right. Not in the 8th. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Ground out 6-3. Walls. I was going to say it's Walls to Aranda. One out, Clement the hitter. First pitch, weakly grounded to short. Spin move over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Way to take a pitch, Ernie. Lucas is up. My God, what are you doing, Clement? What are you doing? We need base runners. Nice, Cholo. No, they need to send him to the minors or DFA him. I don't know why he would be in this game. Varland is warming up. That's what I was thinking. But the problem is Schneider refuses to play Urias at second. He would move frickin' Ernie Clement over to short, and Ernie cannot play shortstop. That's why I said don't bother. Weak tapper by Lucas to the pitcher. Underhand throw to first. 1, 2, 3. Rapidly go the Jays in the bottom of the 8th. Varland will come in to pitch, but non-save situation. Yep. Yeah, Clement, I don't get it. Yeah, but take a pitch. A walk is just as good as a hit. They haven't even tried. Ernie's up there swinging away at everything like he's got dinner plans he thinks he's going to be late for. Williamson righty, Fortes righty, Diaz righty due up. Yeah, and the problem is even a guy like Lucas just had a weak tapper back to the pitcher. I mean, it's just bad approaches. It's very contagious on the team. Varland in. All right. Still, wow, it's close game in DC. Aces 96, Mystics 95, 43 seconds to go. Sun getting blown out in Indianapolis late in the third. Fever 95, Sun 62, 110 to go in the third. Any new finals yet? Yep, Yankees 2, Pirates 0. So they split the doubleheader today. That's the only new final, I believe. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in progress. Orioles 5, Red Sox 1. That's game 2 of their doubleheader, heading to the bottom of the 8th. And the Cubs are losing. Great. Well, whatever. What do I care? Baseball's my 4th favorite sport anyways, I guess. Righty Varland. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Would have been at the knees. Knuckle curve, 89 to Williamson, who's got a walk and an RBI. Oh, did he pinch hit or something? Right on the inside edge of the plate. Strike 2. Oh, yeah, he was in for Palacios. I don't know if Palacios got injured or what. Not sure. Ernie cannot play short. He could barely play second. Outside, 1 and 2. I would rather they try Urias there, but Schneider doesn't think he can play third. Yeah, it's just been frustrating. How's it going, Eric? Outside, 2 and 2. 3 hits. Yeah, they had 2 going into the 9th. Yep. First or second pitch. Well, that's the thing is at some point you got to make the pitcher throw. Bouncer to Jimenez near the bag. Nice play to his right, or his left. And that is out number 1. 6-3 ground out. No. Yeah, I know. At this point. Yeah, if we walk it off. Yeah, the bottom of the 8th was ridiculously quick. That was insane. Varland to Fortes, weak tapper over the middle again. Clement stepped in front of Jimenez and booted the ball. What are you doing? That should be an error. How is that almost said the F-bomb, a single? This official score is high. Stupid backhand attempt by Ernie. Yeah, he's good fielder. BS. God, he is brutal on defense. He has got his head in the clouds or something. I don't know what is going on. That should not have been a hit. That's straight up error all the way. Runner at first, 1 out. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying about hitting the first or second pitch. You got to make the pitchers throw. I'm not saying take 2 strikes, but take 1. Baker warming up for the Jays. We got a 1-1 count. Why isn't he like let Jimenez make that play? I don't understand. Fouled off 1-2. I mean, Jimenez would have made the play. He was behind the bag. Ernie steps in front of it and botches the backhand, and they give the guy a single. That should have definitely been an error. God, I don't understand this official scorer in Toronto. Farland delivers. Weak tapper. Jimenez takes it to the bag himself, throws to first, and they retire the side. A 6-3 ground out. Varland gets a scoreless ninth. The Jays are down to their final 3 outs. Only down 2, but they got to face, I already forgot. Guerrero Jr., right-hander. Springer, righty. Straw, righty. Yeah, great. Straw's in the game. 3, 4, 5 in the order. Jeez. I don't know. I don't understand. I really don't. I still don't know how that's a hit. All right. 99-99. Aces Mystics. 12.8 seconds to go in DC. Wow. Orioles 5, Red Sox 1. Bottom of the 8th. Red Sox have 1 out, runner at first. Dodgers 9, Phillies 4, bottom of the 9th. Let's see. One of these is on ESPN, or is that game over? Oh, no. Tigers Cubs. Well, yeah. I think, would I have been blacked out from that? I mean, I wouldn't have done an ESPN game anyway. I should see if that's on or blacked out. At any rate. Oops. Vlad is 1 for 3. He hit double number 16 in the first, and that was after a Lucas walk. And then Springer grounded out to drive in the first run. Baker, I mean, you know, he's awesome. So no point in going over his numbers. All right. First pitch outside 1-0. Vlad took a 4-seam 95. And takes one on the outside corner for strike 1. High outside corner. 1-1. Valenzuela looks like he's putting on the shin protection to get up and bat, probably for Straw. Vlad grounds at the third, throw to first in plenty of time. 1 down, 2 outs away for the Jays, taking this series and having an opportunity to sweep tomorrow afternoon, but still 2 chances here for the Blue Jays. Yep, they got the double play. Score is on. Fouled off. Springer late. Share then. Yeah, I know. Springer late again. Fouled it off. 86. Yeah, wow. That I don't know. I'm talking U.S. Yeah. Low, inside, 1 and 2. Pardon me. Wait a minute. Yeah. Well, then what was Valenzuela getting ready for then? Ooh, Springer struck out, looking at one on the inside corner. What are you doing? How do you take that pitch? Right there. What are you doing, Springer? Lift the damn bat. Oh my God, seriously. And the Jays are down to their last out. And a mound visit by the catcher. Yep. So it is Urias. 276 average, 2 homers, 3 RBI in 15 games since being acquired from the A's for cash considerations. Yeah, I don't know what Valenzuela was getting ready for. Fouled it off, hit somebody's mask, either the ump, it was the ump. Wow, that completely turned the mask. That was a doink. Oof. 0-1. Just missed that. Fouled it straight back. In the air to left, that'll do it. Routine fly to left for F7, and that's your game. 4-2. Rays win and win the series. And the Jays will only be able to attempt to avoid the sweep. We will attempt to send you to somebody else live, somebody with a better team, before we head out of here. Rays 4, Jays 2. Jays actually led 1-0 briefly, but Rays win the 4-game series. They lead 3-0. So, I don't know. I think the Jays are 10 under 500 now, I believe. Excuse me. Pardon me. Win 59 for Tampa, 59-42. Excuse me. And the Jays are what seems like a season low, 10 under 500. All right. Win for Jax, who's 6-7, 3.89 ERA. Hoffman gets the loss, 5-7 record, 4.4 ERA. Baker's 26 save, 1.64 ERA. So, yep, 3 unearned runs thanks to Varsho dropping that fly to center. And then in relief, Fluharty walked in a run, too. That didn't help either. All charged to Hoffman. 2-hit games for Caminero, Mesa Jr., and Walls. Mesa Jr. with 2 RBI of the 4. Walls, 14th double. Yeah, Kirk with the only homer. Kirk hit his 3rd. Kirk had the only 2-hit game. He had 2 of the 4 hits for the Jays. That is pathetic. Pinango with 1 hit, and Guerrero picked up his 16th double. And Springer had the other RBI. Lucas scored, and obviously Kirk had an RBI and a run scored on the home run. Jax pitched a gem, 1 run over 6 innings. Boozer gets his 5th hold, gave up a run over 2/3. Kelly, his 20th hold, scoreless inning in a third. Baker, his 26th save, scoreless ninth. Fisher went 1 1/3, gave up a run. Miles went 3 2/3. So they only gave up 5 runs. They gave up 1 run in the first 5 innings. And then Hoffman threw gasoline on the bonfire. But again, the innings started with Varsho dropping what should have been a flyout, turned into a 2-base error. 2/3 of an inning, gave up those 3 runs, picked up his 7th loss. Fluharty walked in a run, but it wasn't charged to him, went a third. Rogers a scoreless 7th. Little actually a scoreless 8th. Varland a scoreless 9th. Little is now, his ERA has been lowered to 17.61. So that shows you he's already dropped his ERA over 9 over 9 runs in the last few outings. Oh my goodness. All right, let's catch up on the chat. Actually, I should probably just put the score up again there and look at the chat, and it'll probably be easier to read from here. I think I ended the poll. 135 votes, 63% were correct. 10 games under, yep. 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 Sorry, Jolo. Good night, Eric. Yeah, we'll send you, stay tuned. We'll send you to another streamer. Thanks, Davey. Thanks, Jerry. Bring back the Expos. He gave up the runs. It doesn't matter if they're earned or not if you give up the runs. They don't have to be earned runs to qualify the pitcher for the loss. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yep, they are hard to watch. No argument here. Yeah, 4 damn hits. They actually picked up 2 runs. Yep. Varsho should not be playing. Neither should Straw. Yeah, I don't know why. Let Pinyango face the lefty. I'd rather see what Pinyango could do against a lefty than what Varsho is going to do against a lefty. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. All right, let's see who's here. Thank you all. Like and subscribe before you head on out. Subscribe, hit the subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't already before you head on out. Follow on Twitch. Rays 4 Jays to final. I'm gonna end the Twitch stream there, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna go. We'll be back tomorrow if you can stomach it with the Jays and Jays hosting the Rays again. We'll have Cascade Bandits for you tomorrow night at 8. Should be exciting. The 3-2 game in the AUSL, the Athletes Unlimited Softball League, fast pitch for women. Now let me figure out who I'm going to redirect you to. I appreciate you supporting my channel. Sorry if you have to put up with too much whining from me, but this team has been very brutal to watch. All right, yeah, let's end the Twitch stream there. I forgot to do it. And let's figure out how to redirect again. I wonder if I can do this from memory. Probably not. Let me just bring that up real quick. I've got it bookmarked. All right. Oh, yeah, I always got to click YouTube Studio, which shouldn't be hard, but it always... All right, come on. Separate tab. Thank you. Let's see. Then you gotta What is it? Go to live. Hold on. What happened to my directions? There we go. Live tab, which I don't see. Yeah, customization when you edit. There we go. I got it. All right, who should we go to? Thank you, Casual Gamer. Appreciate you. Thanks, Kieran. Oh yeah, good luck at work. Yeah, enjoy. You don't want to see this. All right, who do we have? We've got play-by-play with JJ. Let's send you to Thomas Fitzpatrick for the end of Orioles Red Sox. I think the JJ's game already ended. Yep, bottom of the ninth. They've got nobody on. All right, we'll redirect you to Fitzy. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a terrific Thursday, and we'll see you. Thanks, everybody. Good night and bye-bye. Stick with Fitzy. Hit the thumbs up like button and consider